Wednesday, hump day, first day of spring. Spring equinox was last night, 11, I think it was 11:20 Eastern time or 11:19 Eastern time. Anyway, it's spring. Hopefully it feels like spring wherever in the world that you are this morning. It does here. It's like a cool spring morning, but there's no wind. The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, and you know what? There's a whole lot of like budding happening and flowering of the trees here in Asheville. Hope you're having a good start to your spring too. I have some exciting news, by the way, too, about that comes with that spring news. I got some exciting news. I'll share with that later in the live. But we got work to do. I got 9 total orders going out the door this morning. Hope your sales are going good too. Yesterday we shipped 8, although we didn't go live. Shipped 8 yesterday, 9 today, and 26 over the weekend. So we're like, it's starting to roll. We're starting to feel like March sell-through rates starting to click in. We passed that last threshold for me for sales, which is March 15th. This is usually for me peak season. We're 6, 8, even 10 weeks starting March 15th is usually my best sell-through rates of the year. See that there's also a stretch like September 15th through late November where I hit my highest stretch too. So change of seasons is big. We're there. It's official. It's spring. Let's ship some orders out. Let me know down below in the chat. Am I shipping eBay or Poshmark first? We have 7 eBay, 2 Poshmark. Let me know down below in the chat, eBay or Posh. It's that easy. You're the boss for at least a few seconds here. eBay or Posh. Let me know where we're starting down below in the chat. And don't say it all at once. I can't. Too many of you are commenting at once. Sip of coffee to keep us going. No votes for eBay or Posh. Got it. I'm going to go ahead and ship Posh first then because I like Posh. It's nice and quick. It's easy. We'll get that out of the way. All right. That's fine with me. We'll ship some shoes. All right. First up, pair of Brooks Addiction walking shoes. Addiction right there. Really nice used condition on these going out the door on Poshmark. These sold for a best offer of $37. This sale just came through about 15 minutes ago. So hot off the press with this one. Let me know down below how are sales going with you. Why is this person pulling in my driveway? My driveway is a really dumb driveway to turn around in because we're right around like at a 90-degree corner on a hill. I don't know why somebody would do that. There's so many smarter options that you have than that. Good morning. Good morning. Thanks for spending some time with me. All right, got some Brooks going out the door. Throw a little bit of paper in there too. If you're watching on replay, thanks for watching too. Remember, all these lives are available for replay as a recording. As soon as the live ends, you can watch it on Facebook or YouTube. Great way to learn about shipping. Great way to see what's selling this time of year, what kind of sale prices I'm getting. I'll try to be super transparent about all that stuff, where I'm buying stuff. I got these shoes off of a seller off Whatnot. Actually, her name is Great Stuff, Heather. She runs really great shows. And I got a whole bunch of shoes from her a few months back. And these ones sold. Going out the door to Kara. Thank you, Kara. First order of the day. Out the door on Poshmark. We got one more Poshmark. We got 7 eBay orders. Welcome in. Welcome in. Let me know if you have any questions about reselling, about shipping, about business, whatever. About coffee. We also got some coffee orders going out the door today too. Next up is a Peter Millar Crown Crafted. Right there. Picked this up retail arbitrage just last week. So this is, I got this one 2 weeks ago. I also picked some up last week too. MSRP on this is $98. Peter Millar Crown Crafted. This is one of their higher end models. Nice golf polo right there. Men's size extra large. This sold on a best offer for $67. Plus buyer paid for shipping on those. This is going to go in a Tyvek mailer right here. Brand new with tag, $67 sale on $98, which is a real high sale price. You can't get that kind of, what is that, like basically like 33% off for that buyer, basically. You can't do that with a lot of brands, but in season Peter Millar and the good stuff from Peter Millar, like Crown Crafters or Summer Comfort, that stuff you can get those prices this time of year. Tough to get that in November. Tough to get that in January, but in March you can. Thank you, Eric. Appreciate your business. Out the door. Ooh, the adhesive on this is basically non-existent. We don't trust government adhesive around here. Add some tape to it. How's sales in your end? How are things going? What's shaking in your biz? Are you seeing an uptick from spring? First day of spring. Eric's starting the first day of spring with a new golf bowler. Let's go. Morning, morning. Welcome aboard. There we are. Thank you, Eric. Poshmark's done. We'll move on to eBay. 7 eBay orders in the last 24 hours. First up is a mountain khaki going out to Todd. Just listed these. Gosh, I think these got listed on Friday. And they're already out the door. So a nice quick sale on these. Where are they? Mountain khakis, nice bright color. Accepted an offer of $21 plus buyer paid $8.95 shipping on these. These are going to go Ground Advantage. We're shipping all this stuff using eBay's discount on shipping labels right through eBay is where we purchased all this. Everything's going to go Ground Advantage through eBay today. So everything will ship for cheap. The shipping label on this particular order going out to Todd, $5.52. It's only going to Chattanooga, Tennessee, which is like 3.5 hours from where we stand right now. I really like Chattanooga. Do we have any Tennessee in the house this morning? So I paid $5 for these at a thrift store. I listed them Friday, sold Tuesday night. Not bad. Thanks, Todd. All right, next up is a FootJoy, like right on cue with like golf stuff. Going out to David, FootJoy Dry Joys. This is a, you're not going to be able to see the logo, but this is one of those rain pullovers, like a rain jacket for golf. Size 2XL, nice herringbone pattern on that, which I think helped it sell. Sold for a best offer $27 plus shipping. I had it listed for $34. They often sell in the low 30s for me, mid 30s, but happy to move this one. Keep some sales moving. I paid $7 for this at a thrift store, and it sold for $27, and the buyer is paying for shipping. They paid $8.95 shipping on this. Shipping label on this cost $6.72. Going from Asheville, North Carolina to Stillwater, Minnesota. Out the door. Thanks, David. This is going in a 15 by 12 poly bag if you're curious. And this is going USPS Ground Advantage. There it goes. If you are watching this on replay too, I usually give you a little keyword. Drop down below SHIP, SHIP, so I know you're watching the replay. And if you have any questions, if you're watching the recording too, drop them down below. I get back to all those questions. Happy to answer them. And I love hearing what's going on with your business, whether you're live and you share it with me or whether you share it on the recording. Love hearing what's going on. If I can help a little bit, I'm happy to do that. That's what this is all about. Next up is for Dean and Orvis. This sold for best offer of $18. This is just like a plain Jane cotton Orvis shirt. Not usually the highest sell-through rate on these. This sold, $18 plus $5.95 shipping on a best offer. Orvis, and it's a men's size large. Nice pattern though. I'll take the pattern on that one. So going out to Dean. Thanks, Dean. It's going to go in a 12 by 9 poly mailer. Going to USPS Ground Advantage. The shipping label cost me $5.62. Going to Vegas on this shirt. Going to Vegas. Thanks, Dean. Next up is a carbon to cobalt shirt. Funny story behind this one. This shirt sold 2 days ago to a buyer. The buyer entered their address wrong, so there was actually no street name. They just had a street number. It was like 2735, but no street name. So it was an invalid address. eBay wouldn't let me ship it through their screen, which is good, or through their shipping screen, because maybe I wouldn't have noticed it. But invalid address, couldn't ship it. Messaged the buyer, said, hey, can you let me know what your full address is, including the street name, so I can get this shipped out to you nice and quick. I didn't hear back from them. I gave them more than 24 hours. They didn't get back to me. So I canceled the order and relisted it and let them know, hey, sorry, I had to cancel the order. Didn't hear back from you about the address. It is available to repurchase if you'd like to. Same listing number, all that stuff, but just make sure that you update your shipping address with the full address, including the street name, before you repurchase, so we can get it out to you. And 2 hours later, it got bought for the same price, $19, but it was a different buyer. But there's really nothing I can do in that situation, except for I had to cancel the order. There's nothing I can't ship to an address that doesn't work. And I had to cancel the order too, because otherwise I get dinged by eBay for not shipping on time. So I can't just have that sitting there for days and days and days waiting for the buyer to get back to me, because it hurts my metrics, it hurts my sales, and hurts my business. So, if you don't put in the right address, I can't ship to you. You snooze, you lose. I still haven't heard back from that buyer. It's been 24 hours since I sent him that message too. So maybe I'll just never hear from him. Anyway, sorry. Got to do what I got to do. If you don't have the right shipping address, I cannot ship to you. That carbon to cobalt, I picked it up for $5 at a thrift store about 2 months ago. It was a short sleeve carbon to cobalt and sold for $19 plus shipping. Next up is another retail arbitrage play here. It's a North Face climbing pant right here. It's called the Project Pants. Project is definitely like a climbing lingo, and you're working on like a certain route. You call it your project or your proj or your progy. This is a project pant, nylon stretch UPF, little hiking climbing pant. Going out to Julianne. Thank you. Sold for $38 on a best offer. Went back and forth with a couple offers on this, and finally settled on 38. I think their opening offer was $30. Was able to land the plane on this with Julianne. Going ground advantage. Shipping label cost me $5. Going from Asheville, North Carolina to West Jefferson, Ohio. We have a West Jefferson here in North Carolina, not too far away. About just over 2 hours from here. Thanks, Julianne. Another small mountain rural town. West Jefferson, North Carolina. It's up closer to Virginia. Just north of Boone, North Carolina. If you're interested. All right, next up we got an LL Bean. Men's size, extra large, tall, brand new with tags. Picked this up at a thrift store. Picked up a few of these. This was out in Denver at Mile High Thrift, which is a red, white, and blue thrift store. So picked this up. I paid $8 for it, brand new with tags, and it sold for $28. Best offer on eBay. So $28 plus $5.95 shipping going out to this customer. Shipping label cost me $5.15. It's going from Asheville, North Carolina to Yonkers, New York. Going to Ray. Thank you, Ray. All right, it's going ground advantage. Everything's ground advantage today, except for Poshmark was priority. Another one out the door. Thanks, Ray. We got one more eBay, then we got 2 coffee orders. I got a coffee announcement too, if you're so interested. Peter Millar, another one brand new with tags. I picked this up last Wednesday. This got listed on Friday, and MSRP on this is $110. It's a Peter Millar Crown Crafted. There's the MSRP right there, $110. And there's the logo that Crown crafted. This is higher end Peter Millar, as you see from that price tag. This sold for full asking price on eBay, $79 plus $5.95 shipping. So this is our biggest sale today, $80 on these. Love seeing two brand new tags Peter Millar sell really, really fast. One took about 2 weeks and one took about 4 days. So that's pretty good. Haven't even paid the credit card bill for either of these Peter Millars, and we already got them sold and the money back in the account. I'll take it. I'll take it. All right. Hope everyone's having a good Wednesday. Happy hump day, first day of spring. That's going for Miranda. Thanks, Miranda. Out the door. Shipping label on that's $4.38. USPS Ground Advantage. We got some coffee orders going out the door. So first up is for Stephanie. Stephanie, my friend in Nashville, got her a bag of the medium roast ground coffee right here. This is from Chiapas, Mexico. It is fair trade, organic, single origin coffee. This is our OG, the original. When we launched this business last April, we started with this medium roast. It is Kim and I's single favorite cup of coffee in the world. It's our daily driver. I'm drinking it right now, iced with a little bit of oat milk. We do drink the light roast and the dark roast too, but most days, medium roast. Thanks, Stephanie. Appreciate you coming out your way. Stephanie buys a bag of coffee from us about every 2 weeks. We really appreciate her repeat business for sure. Stephanie, if you're watching, thanks so much. A little taste of the mountains coming out to you. Roasted fresh every Thursday. There we go. If you want to check out the coffee, by the way, you can click the links above or below. Go to chris@peak.com. It actually says chris@peak.com right on the screen. Check out the coffee. Hey, if you drink coffee every day to get you going, you might as well have some delicious, delicious coffee that's fair trade, organic, and roasted fresh. We got 2 bags of the Black Mountain Dark Roast going out, which is our newest release. We dropped this in November, named after the town that it's roasted in, Black Mountain, also named after the highest mountain range east of the Rockies, Black Mountains. You might know that the tallest mountain east of the Rockies is Mount Mitchell, which is part of the Black Mountain Range, which overlooks the town of Black Mountain, where the coffee is brewed. This is a very, very complex dark roast. Don't be scared of like a lot of people are turned off from dark roast because a lot of dark roasts are like really roasted, frankly, they're over roasted. They're not good beans to begin with. They're not fair trade. They're not organic, and they're not fresh beans. And they roast the crap out of the beans and it just tastes like roast. That's what a lot of dark roast tastes like. That is not this dark roast at all. It's actually more on the medium side from a flavor profile, and very, very complex. So it's going to have a creamy flavor, a chocolate flavor, and just a hint, especially as it's cooling off, just a hint of jammy fruit, just a little bit, but very, very complex. It's great great if you do cold brew, because there's going to be a lot of character to that cold brew coffee, a lot of flavor. It's going to be a very interesting cup of coffee, not very just dark, burnt. And it's really good if you make espresso, if you grind it fine and make espresso. A lot of espressos just taste bitter, because it's over roasted beans to begin with. This is not going to taste like that. This will have a lot of character in your espresso. It'll be a really interesting cup of coffee with the dark roast. So thank you, Dana. 2 bags of the Black Mountain Dark Roast ground going for you. And remember, all the coffees available. Ground, whole bean, or French press. Thank you, Dana. It's our last order of the day. And I got an announcement too. Thanks, Dana. Really appreciate you. Look at the coffee beans on there. Isn't that cool? A little crafty work. Oops. I got a piece of tape on this one. So, fun little announcement. With the first day of spring is actually really exciting. We're launching the peak season light roast today. We actually picked up the first roast. It was roasted yesterday. We just picked it up at our friends Dynamite Roasting Company in Black Mountain, North Carolina. It was roasted yesterday, and this is the first batch of the peak season spring light roast. We're really excited about it. The beans are from Peru, from an area. The town nearby is called Cajamarca. It's at 9,000 feet in the Northwest Highlands of Peru. And this is from a coffee cooperative that's known for empowering women. So it's women grown coffee. There's a lot of women in like high ranking roles within that cooperative, and it's pretty cool. But most importantly, the tasting notes on this cup of coffee is going to be cherry, raspberry, and tangerine. So citrus, fruity, bright. Again, it's not flavored coffee. That's just a natural. That's the natural taste that the coffee beans are going to get from that, growing and then the roasting process. So this isn't flavored coffee, but boy, we haven't tried it yet because we just got it yesterday. But cherry, raspberry, and tangerine are the tasting notes. So it's going to be a very bright, and it's going to be a very fruity cup of coffee. We're excited to try it. Probably actually try that tomorrow morning. I'm still drinking some iced medium roast that I made yesterday. Kept in the fridge overnight. So yeah, that's our new announcement. We're really excited. It is available right now at chris@peak.com. It'll still say winter light roast on the website, but I'm sold out of the winter light roast. So everything that ships now will be the spring light roast. I'll update the website over the next day or so, but if you order the light roast right now, you will get the spring light roast, which is from Peru. It's going to be a very different flavor profile than the winter light roast, which was toffee, graham cracker, and chocolate. This is fruity, like citrusy, and like berry and citrus on that one. So that's exciting. It is spring. Might as well get some spring coffee. Thanks everyone for hanging out for a little bit. I appreciate it. I hope you have an awesome Wednesday. If you're out and about thrifting, sourcing, garage sailing, estate sailing, whatever it is, I hope you find some really cool stuff. And if you're just back home listing, shipping, doing all that stuff, I hope the sales are pouring in for you. I'll see you again sometime soon. Next time for sure, I'll be live tomorrow night on Whatnot, Thursday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern time. If you're new to Whatnot, there's a link above or below. You can click that link to join and you'll get $15 for free, or just come over and hang out the show. We'll have over 120 brand new pairs of shoes available for you for Thursday's show. I'm excited about it. If you like that sort of thing, come hang out. I'd love to have you. You are invited. And that'll be definitely the next time I am live. I might have just got another coffee order. Hold on one second here. Maybe, maybe not. Nope, I already got that one. Sorry. Got a it was an old notification. Right? No? Sometimes I can't tell on these. Yeah, old notification. All right, y'all. I'll see you again soon. Appreciate you hanging out for a little bit today. Peace.